Come on. Bring them out, hey. Bring them out, yeah. Bring them out.
Hey Dustin, what's up, man?
What's up, man?
Dude, do you know anything about the environment, bro?
Yeah, I do. What you want to know?
Well, I'm doing a project for my environmental class, and we're doing it on pesticides. I didn't know if you could tell me some information.
Yeah, sure. Pesticides are basically chemicals that farmers use to keep insects off their crops. They use them because the insects can harm the crop yield, so they save less money when they sell it. And actually only 0.1% of the pesticides actually kill the insects. 99% is still in the environment, so it can harm us and get in our food supply, water supply, and it can harm people like you and me. And some of the disease it can give off cancer and other diseases like that, so it's pretty harmful if it gets into a human or an animal.
Okay, man, thank you.
No problem.
Alright, some of the disadvantages to using pesticides are reduction of beneficial species, because, you know, when the pesticides come in, they don't just kill the bad species, they can kill good species. The drift of sprays and vapor, because they, like, go everywhere, not just in that one area. The groundwater contamination and the residue in your food, because when the pesticides, like, lay out, you know what I'm saying, they get inside of your food that you eat, and it also contaminates the water that the plants use. And another one is resistance, because the overuse of those pesticides, eventually the pests will build up a resistance to it, and then they'll be like kind of unstoppable, you know. And it can lead to other possible health effects, you know. And some alternatives we can use to pesticides are hand picking, getting down on your knees and like killing the bugs yourself. Collars, which is just a little like thick piece of paper that you place around the stem of this, and then it'll keep the insects out. Netting, you could get like a cheesecloth and just lay it on the bed, and then that'll keep some of the pests out. Something called a coffee can trap. You could get a coffee can and place it all around the plant, and then the insects will get caught inside and they won't be able to get out. A sticky board, you get a big board, painted yellow, and the insects will be attracted to it, and then like they will get stuck because you'll put like a sticky substance on it. And crop rotation, if you rotate your crops enough, the insects that only eat, the picky insects that only eat a few vegetables, like it could be like a few yards away, and then most of the insects will die trying to migrate to that specific crop. And those are the alternatives.
Hey Pat, didn't expect to see you out here. I just have a question for you. I'm doing a project in AP Environmental Science about pesticides, and I was just wondering if you knew anything about the laws they have in place.
Yeah, man, I did an experiment right here to see how much I could put on without killing it, and it kind of killed it. So I went and researched some stuff, and they have the Federal Insecticide Act, the Fungicide Act, and the Rodenticide Act. They're basically laws set up by the U.S. system of pesticide regulation to protect applicators, consumers, and the environment. They oversee the sales and use of pesticides with emphasis on preservation of the human health, of our health. So it was the first legislation enacted in 1910, and basically it ensures quality pesticides by protecting farmers and consumers from fraudulent or altered products by manufacturers and distributors. So basically people who sell it, like Expositos or some company that sells it to you, they can't sell you too much, and they have to sell you tested pesticides, chemicals that like won't kill everything once you just put it on.
Hurry, wake up, dude. Come on, you have to do your project. Let's go.
I'm awake. You're wrong last part. Integrated pest management. By the way, look at what I found when I was sleeping. A dog. Integrated pest management is basically ways to keep the pests off your crops without, possibly doing harm to a human like me or a cute animal like this dog, whose name happens to be Dirk. So anyway, there's 4 different IPM ways that are most effective. One would be to plant crops that are pest resistant, which would mean what's in the crop the pest does not want to mess with. and you could get insects that would target the pests on your crops and take them out. Or you could put down traps to help take them out. Or finally, when you're plowing land, you could go over their pest nesting areas to effectively wipe them out. Anyway, this is D. Lou.
Check it out, Ms. Arnold. Give us that A all the way.